What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again with the next Guild War battle. Today we're going to be taking on Kindred Skies, one of the many guilds from the Kindred Society, one of the bigger communities out there on the global server. Today we're going to be testing out Chilling. We have re-ruined him with some effective HP, trying to balance it out all stats, making him fast as well as tanky here. We are just using some broken runes that we have. We don't have a ton of like high speed despair runes because we're using those. We don't have some crazy amount of violent runes, so we're just taking a step back and providing a little bit of everything here: speed, attack, HP, and just doing what I can to get some decent stats overall. I do want to play around with this in the RTA if you know, the opponent does pick Iris, and I don't have too many other opportunities to use outside of my Village Beta, Ethna, and this one here. So I want some options, and of course I want this unit to be able to last the fight. I don't want to make them too squishy, so this is kind of where I'm sitting at overall. Need to make some changes so I can get Will on it and possibly improve that accuracy a little bit. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Let's see what we can do here. We still got a couple of green bars here, so we're gonna go ahead and mess around with that. But we're gonna be taking on some teams that we generally wouldn't take on with the compositions that I'm looking to bring in. So that's where I think I'm gonna go with that now. Here, let me see if I can find. Is it Swamp Trump here? Let me see. Angie. Okay, Andy Rue here. He has a team on the bottom, or sorry, on the top here, that is going to bring a lot of beneficial effects. So I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and play around with that. Let's go ahead and do two things here. Let's go ahead and actually bring, well, you know what? We probably should leave Ethna in there. I'm okay with that. Ethna's super tanky, and Rakan's not going to be able to one-shot it. I believe so, not without a, you know, with the defense break here. But you know, with regards to both of these units, we have two types of buff removal here, so we're going to kind of stack them a little bit for fun. We'll get the bonus out of the shield from Kamoon on the buff, and then as well as the beneficial effects that we're going to be receiving from Rakan and Feng Yang here. So let's see if we can find Chilling. Boom, boom. And this is where we pray to the RNG gods that we don't get like just KO'd in the first match with Chilling and lose him right away. Otherwise, the video's over, right? All right, here we go. So we're giving up the first turn, which is obviously not the smartest thing to do given the situation here. There is a defense break to go, but I think what I want to go ahead and do is get the will off of, get the shield off here. There we go. And I think I'm actually going to go for the defense break. Now I'm going to go for the defense break simply for the fact that Feng Yang kind of derped there. He didn't provide his buff, and I want to go ahead and try to make it a little bit easier to take these units out here with that defense break for Ethna. Fortunately for me, I did not get stunned with regards to the, or did not get provoked, excuse me, with regards to that. And so let me go ahead and I'm going to steal these buffs real quick here. I kind of wanted to go for Orion there, but I think with this Ethna being able to get it done, we should be okay. If we don't kill him, okay, we killed him. We're going to be all right here. Trying to get a despair stun on Feng Yang here. Wasn't able to get the job done. Now let's go ahead and buff up just to kind of help out with regards to stats here. With the critical rate buff, I do have 100% critical rate now on Ethna, so it's going to help out with the defense breaks and the attack bar increase on that second skill. So still just going to work on Rakan. Kind of a little risky here with regards to the cap, but I'm okay with that. So far so good. Again, we're going to try to steal those buffs where it's going to help out nicely, because if we get them, which we didn't, we would have had the counterattack on Chilling that would have just basically give us tons and tons of counterattacks, which would have been fun here. Again, I'm not going to go for the second skill here real quick. I actually did want to try to get these buffs here just so I can have fun with it, because now I can counterattack, giving Mr. Feng Yang a little taste of his own medicine here. Now we're going to go ahead and just finish off with the third, or not finish off, excuse me, but try to stun. As you can see, Feng Yang went ahead with the resist, which is all right. There's nothing we can really do, because even though he has some really substantial attack bar increase by getting attacked by 3 monsters, so he's just behind the times, and he will constantly get his clutch skill there with the counterattack removed by Chilling here, between Chilling and Ethna here. So overall there, it worked. Again, we had a couple of derps on the defensive side here, so we think we got pretty darn lucky here. This team, unless Theo goes ham, We should be okay. We got lucky here that they did not focus down Shige. Generally, if I've ever attacked anybody, and you're wondering to me like, why in the world did he lose to this defense, right? Chances are it might have been a comp where I could essentially like, I could have cleaved it, and I went ahead and did something like this, and like a Theo went super ham, and just, yeah, there we go. We're getting violent procs all day now. Like, let's not lose. Here we go. Let's not lose it here. Okay, cleave comp is on. I know you guys are excited about that, but yeah, stuff like that where I can't control Theo, or maybe they get 2 hits, maybe they have 2 DPS and they go for Shige. Shige's only sitting at about 15 to 16k HP you know, and then we got the shield runes on top of that. So there's definitely you know, a situation there where he could get knocked out here. All right. Let's see what we got for the next one. All right, I just love this name, this person here, Pleb. It's so funny because you hear the word Pleb get used so much here, but I have never seen anybody use that name up until now. We're gonna take the same approach as he did. We're gonna go with an Orion lead, bring one of our Beast Monks, and bring again Miss Ethna here. I'm a big fan of Ethna, obviously. And then downtown, we're gonna stack our water units. We're going crazy water. And then of course we're going to be chilling here. So again, from Bastet, bringing the attack buff, the shield, then we got the speed and the critical rate. Obviously Theo is going to be doing a ton of damage with all those buffs, but even more so Chilling is going to have the opportunity to do damage because now it has 4 beneficial effects that it's going to be able to have on this team. So even though it's not, you know, built in a critical damage fashion, he should still put out some decent numbers here. And stay relatively tanky considering the shield that Baset's bringing, as well as the defense lead that we're rocking here. So let's start with the first team here. It looks like this guy's going to be running the Violent Orion here. I would assume so because I outsped him, which generally does not happen. Most people have been playing around with Swifts here, but let's see what we can do. Oh, did we lose Ethna already? Gosh, we have to sacrifice the heal. It's way too early for that. I ain't gonna lie, but Orion is gonna save the day. No, he's not. He always saves the day for us in our Guild Wars, but maybe today it's about that time that the Guild War defense gets their rightful KO, and not as any violent procs from my end here. Can we get the critical hit on Orion? We were not able to here, so we're gonna be in trouble if these guys get a couple of attacks here on Ethna. Ethna's looking really weak right now. We got Kumar here, and I believe his skill is down. I think he still needs about 1 more turn to get it under here. So I'm going to try to steal some attack bar. Didn't get a whole lot, but we have that attack bar manipulation coming up from Orion. So this should help to go ahead and get this unit underway. Now, I definitely am going to go for Orion here. The attack bar, even though we got 2 DPS that are just huge threats, I do not like it when I'm going up, when I'm playing around with attack bar manipulation versus a team that has it as well, especially with Orion. He's just so RNG. Like, once you can get that position where you have some crazy turn advantage versus the opponent, it makes it just that much easier to make an argument to go for it versus like a Pern or whatnot. With Pern's effective HP, you know, obviously that's going to take a little bit more time, whereas Orion, he's a one shot kill, take him out, and it's done. So, and you're going to be ahead of the game, you know, more often than not here. So got the first win there. Let's go ahead and move on to the next. We're definitely going to shoot for that first turn. Do we steal the will? Do we steal the will? I think I want to go for the buffs. Of course, it kind of sucks here because we don't have the let's see. We don't have, you know, a violence set on him, so it's not going to do a ton of damage here. But it's fun. It's fun to see it. Five amazing buffs here. Did we steal a shield? It doesn't really. Yeah, we can steal it. We can kill him probably. Let's go ahead and let's see if we kill him. Oh no, we don't. But we'll see the damage that we can do on this one. 38k. I like it. Yeah, buddy. My Theo is attack or damage attack with about 80 speed substats, so. Not a speed-based one, but still doing a good amount of damage here with those runes. Boom, there we go. Ooh, can we steal that Adore proc one time? That's what I like about Chilling. You know, if you catch them at the right time to take these units out, you can steal it, and there it is. Boom, got him. So there it is, the full-blown Team Water taking advantage of the tons of buffs that we get. Yes, it is a Theo comp, and considering I'm going up against a Theo comp, it's wasn't too much trouble there. But again, it's just kind of goes to show that chilling can be used in many different situations versus Theo teams. I mean, you guys know he's going to be going in. He's going to be going up against a lot of teams here that has the beneficial effects that you can take advantage of. So let's see if I can find the last one here. All right, looks like Swamp is still sitting in a green bar, and he's going to be the highest one. I ain't gonna lie, I have not seen an Aquila in a very long time in Guild War Defense. I don't think I ever have. So let's go ahead and definitely take it out. Before we set up that team, let's go ahead and work on the bottom one here. I am gonna kind of take a little, I don't want to say a cheese approach here, but I'm gonna take, since they're rocking a elemental, full mono element team, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of that. But I'm gonna put myself in a YOLO position here. The only beneficial effect that I can gain is the stealing of stealing. The only beneficial aspect that I can gain from staying alive for chilling is stealing the shield runes from, or shield buffs from Kamoon here. And then of course with we got Sue that's going to be rocking the broken set here with some decent stats, and between the attack lead on Sue as well as the speed and critical rate, the speed buff that we're going to be getting from chilling here, we're going to be doing some pretty nice damage. We'll try to set her up with some extra harmful effects from Orion as well as her second attack, and try to get that KO with that third skill. Up top, I'm going to take the first turn. Kind of a standard comp that I like to do. This is not recommended, but when they set up a composition that looks to get the first turn, what do? I like to try to one-up it for whatever reason and go YOLO. Bring in a Perna, bring the CR into a Perna fight. So the goal is to silence Aquila, and if he's not running well, if he's running triple well, then we might have to go for the thing. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to silence Ciara and take out Aquila. It all kind of depends on what we got going on here, but they don't got any beneficial effects to keep him alive, and unless Ciara just goes ham with regards to her violent procs. Yay! There we go. We're used to that, right? We're used to that. All right. So Orion. Oh no! Clutch stun off of Perna here. This is what happens when you bring a Ciara into a Perna fight. Wow, once again they're going for the Bastet and didn't have no luck. Bastet is running the resistance rune on 6, I ain't gonna lie. Let's put that right there just in case she gets ready to launch some bombs and maybe mine gets resisted. Okay, so we didn't have any bad luck there, so we'll keep it going. Go ahead and violent proc here. I dare you. Let's go already. Come on now. There we go. It's done. So we got it. Okay, next one up. Here we go. The test. Can we get a couple of harmful effects on both here? Look at that. No, we cannot. Let's buff up. And let's see what we can do here. Oh, wait a second. Did I have the attack buff? No, I didn't. Okay. So let's go ahead and load up. Well, we're going to try to load him up with the defense breaks. That did not happen here. Now I'm definitely going to try to steal this from Rakan, get some will, keep this guy alive. Now we have the provoke, we got the attack buff and the speed, so we're going to be doing a little bit more damage here. Hopefully they keep on going for chilling. I don't know what they're going to do. We got 2 debuffs on Rakan. Oh, so clutch here. Now we can use this third skill to do Delicate Whip. Can we take him out? So nice. I almost got it done. Wasn't able to do it, but now, as you can see right there, guys, with the attack buff, the speed, 4 beneficial effects, I think we're sitting at, we were critting for 6 to 7k, and he's not even built with a critical damage build. I mean, that's the potential of chilling, depending on how not only you ruin him and the composition that you bring, but also the opponent that you're going up against. You got to consider the fact that obviously you guys know you're not going to be bringing him in a composition where you're not going to be able to take advantage of his passive, but considering that fact, you don't have to go crazy with regards to the stats overall to see some decent damage. And in addition to that, if you were playing the RTA game where you're kind of like me, where I kind of have that build in that fashion where it is built in that effective HP manner with the essence or a push on, like with regards to defense or whatnot here. I'm gonna be making sure that he's gonna be able to stay alive despite the HP drop over time, and with that attack buff here, he's gonna be able to do a pretty decent amount of damage. You know, coupled with his speed buff as well as the critical rate, he should be landing some consistent DPS in the later stages of that RTA. So that's gonna be it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video with regards to Chilling. I'm pretty excited about using him down the road. Just to get a little sneak peek, again, this is about a day or so after the recent monster balance patch, and as promised here, I am working on building these two monsters here. We got Gyro and Cichlid, as my lovely subscribers pointed out. It is Cichlid, okay? So I'm going to be building them, I'm going to be playing around with them. We were able to max skill, or sorry, almost max skill Gyro here. I'll figure out what I can do to get that last one. And then for Cichlid, we got lucky there on the second and third, but we still need a little bit more to get the job done. I ain't gonna lie, I literally got about 36 Devilmon, so I may put it in there if I can get the right rune set to go on it, so I can test out some teams. Considering the monster box that I have and this particular unit, what type of teams would you like to see with Cichlid or with Gyro here? Let me know what you're thinking about. With Gyro, I'm thinking to playing around with some attack bar manipulation to make up for my lack of like speed-based runes. With regards to Cichlid, I'm looking to go up against some of those Kamoon Theo teams and play around with something of that sort there. Maybe even to hang around there with Ethna, like a Kamoon Ethna Cichlid. I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing up stuff in my head, but I haven't really thought about what I want to do. But I definitely know I want to mess around with it. So let me know what you guys think. I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback. Please put it in the comment section down below, and I would gladly appreciate it. All right, that's gonna be it for this Guild Wars. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's your boy Childish, ChildishPlays checking out. Take care, and we will see you next time.